Hey there, baseball fans. It's Ben, and I'm back with my first foray into Dennis's collection, that collection that I bought of all these tens of thousands of cards. I did start to pull some out of this box here, which I'm going to start with, because they're 1990 Donruss. And although there are some fun things that I pulled out that I'm interested in, people don't want to sit me here and watch me open up 1990 or sort through 1990 Donruss cards. I don't think, at least. So tell me if that's wrong. But that was what I was thinking, so I'm going to get into the randomness that is whatever these things are. I'm going to pull just a bunch of stuff over here. We're going to go through these and see what we can find. So, let me clip this in. All right, here we go. So this is my first foray into this. I'm going to start to get a sense of what I have in this collection, or what I don't have, I guess, more importantly. How organized this is and how this giant collection came to be. So, looks like we've got some Upper Deck here that I'm not familiar with because it's a little more modern, 1997 Upper Deck. That's a set I don't have any experience with, so that's interesting. And look at that. You have got to be kidding me. The first few cards, and I get a 1997 Sean Dunston that I do not have in my collection. That is amazing, and if I can do things like that for the rest of this collection, I will be super happy. So there's that. Holy cow. There's Jim Edmonds there too. That's a good card. There's Ken Hill, Randy Velarde, Mark Lansing. A double Sean Dunston. That's awesome. All right, then we have 1990 Topps, which I'm very keenly interested in because I'm looking for those blacklist cards. So look at that airbrushed hat for Francisco Cabrera. It's ridiculous. So I'm very careful to look through for the 14 names that could be included on that blacklist sheet. All right, then we have whatever this is, which is Skybox. So Fleer and Skybox kind of merged, or Skybox bought Fleer at some point. So this is, I don't know, 1998 Skybox baseball cards. There's Charles Johnson. Here's Tom Candiotti. Oh no, there's some Klesko. That dude looks so happy. Alan Bennis. He's so happy to be pitching. Good for him. Then we have some more Fleer Focus, Brian Lawrence, Al Leiter. I don't know anything about those cards. So there's going to be, I think, some, I want to say slightly more modern stuff, meaning still 20 years old, but more modern than when I was collecting. So I'm going to have to do some research on some of those more modern ones. We got some 1991 Studio, which is a set I love. I think they just did a great job with that. This one's been defaced. This Dennis Cook, I'm going to toss that one out of here. 91 Leaf. We have Stadium Club. Matt Lawton. Is he somebody? I'll have to look him up. Willie Green. Brent Gates. There's Charles Johnson. Bernard Gilkey. Brian Hunter. Tim Salmon. Kenny Lofton. Adam Dunn. Rafael Palmeiro. So, yeah, this is all over the place. There's Jim Edmonds again. Felipe Lopez. Mike Rivera. Fernando Tatis. Put that on the side. Hate these ones. Bobby Witt. Marquise Grissom. And then 1985 Dennis Martinez. So this is all over the map as far as years and brands. So it's gonna, I think what that means is it's going to be super fun to go through it. And I'll have to go nice and slow. There's Edgar Martinez, Omar Vizquel, Miguel Tejada, John Allrood, Garrett Anderson. I don't know anything about Garrett Anderson. Mark Kotze, Albert Bell, Jeremy Burnett. All right, Larry Sutton, Robert Smith, Mark McLemore, Dean Palmer. All right, there's Torrey Hunter. Great shot there. I actually have this card in my collection already, or I did have it. I think I got it out to somebody. Jason Berry, Aaron Heilman, Chris Carpenter, Mark Grudzielnik. Okay, I don't know him at all. Who do we have here? John Santana. What card is this and what year is this? No idea. 2007 Topps opening day baseball something something. So that's interesting. All right, Now, and stuff I know, 89 tops, 88 tops. So this is going to be a fun collection, an educational series for me, where I'll learn a bunch more about cards I don't know about and players I don't know about, which is always, oh, there's a Dante Bichette rookie. So there you go. Maybe I'll get some decent cards out of it too. And I'm totally fine if I don't get the big hits, as long as I get some cards that I find interesting or teach me a thing or two. Oh, look at that. There's a Mark Grace. So I can always get my personal faves as well. All right, then we got some 91 tops, which make me excited as well, because, you know, I'm doing this glowback study, essentially. So I'll be able to add some more data points to my glowback study. Looks like we got a lot more. There's 91 tops coming. 88 tops, 92 tops. There's an Alan Trammell. And this is just the kind of what I'll call bulk cards that are in this collection. There's a lot of stuff that are in books, a lot of stuff in special boxes. There's a Matt Williams rookie-ish card. I think he's got an 88 tops traded. So, Will Thompson doing the limbo. So there are going to be all kinds of fun discoveries in this collection, I think. I think this is going to be a fun one. A good one. So stick with me as it's going to take me a lot of videos to get through them. All right, so now we're into, this is a Ryan Klesko for, what is this, 2003 Upper Deck 40-man. I don't know what that set is. Alex Escobar, Ricardo Rincon, Mike Mordecai. I don't know what any of these are. I'm going to put these aside and have to do a little research on those. If you guys know anything about the 40-man set from Upper Deck, please comment and let me know. '88 tops. Look at that nice airbrushed hat there. Ooh, what is this? Austin Kearns. Oh, this is a victory. These are, but they're rounded corners. And there's some kind of game, maybe? But I do like these victory sets. And there's Miguel Tejada. I know they're not valuable at all, but they're fun. I really like the cards. Orlando Hudson. Valerio de los Santos. I don't know any of these guys. All right, so this is the SP Authentic. I don't really like these cards as much. I don't know. It's 1999 SP Authentic. There's Sean Green. A couple of those. But they look a little different. I wonder if this is like some kind of insert or something. All right, I don't know. I'll have to look those up. And then we have Sports Illustrated cards, which I am not familiar with at all. 1998. There's Ray Langford, Henry Rodriguez, Steve Finley. Oh, look at that, a Mark Grace. Definitely one I don't have in my personal collection because I didn't know this set existed, so that's awesome. Can't even read that. What is his name? Oh, that's that person I saw before. Albert Bell in the throwback uniform. JT Snow making a diving tag, or attempting to. There's Bobby Jones. Tim Salmon, Rookie of the Year back then. Matt Stairs. All right, so now we have 88 Fleer record setters. Ozzie Smith. Look at this. There's the Frank Tanana, Baseball's Best. Vladimir Guerrero, Orlando Cabrera. I mean, that's a pretty good card. This is those Fleer Tradition. I actually like this Fleer Tradition set. Again, probably geared towards people like me who like the old style of cards. 2 Reggie Sanders in here. Josh Fogg and Kip Wells. Carlos Pena. Tom Glavine, Fleer Ultra. Okay. Randy Wynn. Trevor Hoffman. Look at that high leg kick. Bobby Higginson. I don't know him. Mick Johnson. I don't know him. I have to look all those guys up. All right. Tim Raines. And our last little section here. Real quick, all yellow 88 score. I always find it funny when people would go through the trouble of like organizing their scorecards by color. I got a whole batch of red ones one time. All right, so that's it. So plenty of interesting things, plenty for my personal collection of things I didn't have and didn't even know existed. Plenty of stars or semi-stars and Hall of Famers. Things for me to look up, and you know, this is going to be a fun one. So stick with me on this ride. I'll see you next time.